hi, Bloodied once again here with FinalGamer.
Hello!
We're back to part 2 of Toonstruck, so let's get straight to it.
Yes! Oh no. I just remembered this.
Yeah, the Scarecrow.
Oh Lord.
What do you think you're doing?
I like the sort of vocal voice there.
Maybe, you know.
No, do you actually like this part?
Well, I like Flux's voice on that line.
Yeah, like...
No. Well, okay, maybe I did.
I mean,
it's not like I haven't seen
Well,
it.
you'll see, yeah.
Yeah.
We're seeing that a lot, like, you'll
In
see.
my world, the Scarecrow is just a... Hello? Scarecrow.
Well then, here we go.
Did one of you
as stereotypes go, I've seen worse.
Yeah, I've seen worse too.
He's camp as fuck, but he's not offensively camp
I had to
as
simply
fuck.
divine one the other day. I was floating high.
This is like the first time I encountered a gay stereotype in my life was from this game, so this was an experience for me.
Oh, and through all of it,
Because I was like, oh, he's just a strange person who really likes clothes? Okay, I guess. I didn't understand the joke, but that was the first time I experienced
I
this.
think my first camp stereotype was... Have you ever seen the film Mannequin?
No.
Okay, there is a character in it called
Mr.
Hollywood,
Scarecrow,
who is this
what are you
incredibly
doing here?
camp
Just,
black guy.
Hanging around?
Wow, Paul Hollywood
Insane.
went through a change, didn't he?
Watching over my baby.
Yeah, just a wee
Your
smidge. But yeah, the great thing was,
crows,
I
darling,
asked
the
my
crows.
mum, why is that man acting
You might
like
want to
that?
take another look
You
at
have
the
not
job description.
seen comedy
As far
like
as I know,
my
Scarecrow
and I
was
love my
supposed to
mother,
scare
but
crows.
her
For
trying to
your
explain
information, I am
camp
not a scarecrow.
without mentioning
I
the
am
word
a
homosexuality.
scarecrow. Who do you
Yes.
think cares for all the little birds? Florence Nightingale?
Boy, was she in for a surprise,
Sounds about
like,
right.
And
years
take it
later.
from me, bullying birds is one thing, but it takes a much stronger sort to look after them.
Nice
The wear and
sentence there.
tear from
I'm
throwing
trying to
seed
remember who
alone.
voices this guy.
Look at these hands.
I mean, the
Are
credits
these the
do
hands of the
specifically
idol?
list what
I
characters
don't
people
think
play, so if we
sir.
do get to the end.
Well, I suppose
Okay,
it's the
yeah, that
price I
sailor
pay
line
for
is
not
pretty
wearing
bad.
Rubber gloves. But have you seen the gaudy colors?
The thing
those
is, he's saying that
things
because
come in?
his hands are
Yuck.
yellow.
No, thank
Yes,
you.
just like
Rather
rubber
my
gloves.
hands fell
Yes,
off of the sleeve
so-
than be caught wearing those fashion faux pas.
I mean,
No, I'm terrible, aren't I?
I mean, I guess it's like,
So I gather you don't get to the
man,
palace much.
Hitman had a way
You
better
gather
scarecrow.
right, but I do have an occasional chat-see with King
Anytime
Hugh.
I'm a scarecrow in Hitman, I am the
I
most
really feel
horrifying
for the
person.
guy. It must be rough
It is
having the
great.
kingdom come under
Not quite
attack.
plague
Oh,
doctor.
you
though.
big silly!
Oh, man, it's
That's
really
the
good.
least of his troubles.
Killing a
I mean,
dude with a
just look at
circumcision
his
knife while dressed as a plague
Huh?
doctor.
Those
That was
baggy
amazing.
Royal
That was
robes.
sadly does not happen in this
Ugh,
game.
I just cringe. I mean, you'd think a monarch could afford a tailor. Now, if I were king, having impeccable dress sense would be mandatory for all my subjects.
Oh, man,
Needless to
fashion
say, I lead by
fascism.
Example.
Oh,
And
yeah.
believe
Yes.
you me, I get tough on those who continue to show poor taste in their wardrobe.
This gets kind of scary, this part.
With a moisturized fist in a cherry velvet glove.
Good lord.
What a darling little
That's just
world
what I was
that
kind of
would
like,
be.
okay, you're
Sure.
not a great guy.
fashion dictatorship headed up by a straw man? Sounds swell.
I feel there was a joke in here, but I just, okay.
Well, I have to say, you are the smartest dressing carecrow I've ever met.
Oh, you are a sweetheart, aren't you?
Oh, I dig the cloak. It's good.
Trey
This old
Bean.
thing, hate it. I call it Cape Fear. It's not like I had any choice in the matter, you know?
Reference.
There are some
Kids will
good
get
lines from this guy.
Anything
It's
for a
just his
nice new
entire
outfit. Actually, I'd give this cloak.
thing.
I'm afraid it's
Well, I
all
mean,
I've
he's
got.
not.
I
As I
don't
say,
suppose
as
you
camp
boys could
stereotypes
find it in
go,
your
he's
hearts.
not the
Oh,
worst.
but no,
He's
what
not
am I
certainly kind of
saying?
sexual predator or anything.
That is true.
He just
He
likes
could be way worse. He's just a he's just a fashionista.
He's a camp fashionista.
He's really more of a metrosexual than anything. That's really it.
Yeah.
Clothes shopping for a scarecrow. Tell you what, you give us a cloak and we'll get you a nice sport coat or something.
A sport coat?
What are you, Vince
How
McMahon?
positively dismal. No, this has to be the right outfit.
Yeah, he's
I
very
want something I can
specific.
wear all day
Yeah,
long and
this
all year
is-
round, but it doesn't have to be out of this
this
world.
puzzle is-
I don't want to have a hair out of place, nothing too sappy, and not too many bells and whistles. I don't want a big top, and definitely no cross-dressing. Got that?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
Hope you wrote that
the
down.
outfit
I'm glad you wrote that
need.
down. Okay.
Yeah, so do I. A straight jacket.
That's actually,
You
yeah,
can
that
go
would
and
actually
chug
Must
fit.
be kind of lonely
But-
for a sociable guy like yourself, hanging around in this empty cornfield.
It's not empty. it's
Yeah,
got
I
corn
mean,
in it.
face it. You could probably talk the ears off a cornstalk.
Well, you fellas certainly have my number. I do like a good chin wag. Chatting with you is so
No
much
American
fun.
ever said
I'm
chin
having
wag
a
in their life.
ball. I feel I could tell you
That is a weird thing to hear.
everything, and you'd understand.
Oh, good.
Don't get me wrong, I love my babies. Bless their little feathered hearts. But I'm afraid gossiping with them is a bit of a one-way street, if you know what I mean. To their credit, they are good listeners, and that's very important, as we all know. I mean, don't you just want to scream when you get stuck with someone who goes on and on and on, and doesn't let you get a word in edgeways?
Yes!
Oh man.
Okay.
So yeah, that cloak
we
thing
gotta
is
be
just to
going.
repeat
All
what
right,
it is
boys.
asking
Yeah.
for
Don't forget about
specifically.
your friend the
So
Carecrow. Be
The
sure
game
to
does
keep me
let you
posted.
come back and
As
get
if I
notes
wasn't
again.
already.
I assume this is what the costume shop thing is for.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
costume
I'm
shop is for
sure it wouldn't hurt if I just took one.
Yeah, we'll go some corn.
that. Yep. Boing.
Corn.
And so off to the barn we go.
It's not different at all, is it, Drew? Oh, my favorite part.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, I mean, not yet, but my favorite part
I'm
of
not
this
gonna stick
game,
my hand in there.
when at the age of 10, I had some strange experiences.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Man, okay, but then, I'm sorry, I'm hyping this up, but
yeah.
let's just talk with
Yeah.
let's
and,
talk with this gang, the farmyard gang.
yeah.
Hello, ladies.
There is a
Drew, let me
gag
handle
coming
this.
up
I'm a
that
whiz with foreign languages.
Yeesh, did not do.
Oh man.
No! Mama be do! Hubba hubba, ring a ding ding, cowabunga!
None of them are
Are
turtles,
you?
you idiot.
Speaking to us?
Do you?
I do like that every character has their
You
own
must
theme
want some
when you talk to
butter.
them.
Yeah.
I'm
When they,
terribly
like,
sorry,
move in.
but
It's
there
just nice.
isn't any more.
None at all.
Butter? No, we...
You see, the Churnatron is broken.
Hey, no big deal.
I know how upset you must be. Without butter, life is barely worth living. All of Cutopia mourns my pure, sweet creamery butter.
Unhappy day. Unhappy day.
But we will soldier on, and you must as well.
Courage.
I'm trying to remember if there's any other
aren't you
female
ladies
voice
supposed to be on all
actors
fours?
besides Trust McNeil.
No.
Oh,
It is
but
just her.
She voices every female character in this game.
She is the new June Foray
No,
right here.
No, that's not what I
But to her
meant.
credit, she does
Really, it's
pretty
not.
fucking well
It's just
because
that
she is
in my
just
world,
virtuoso.
Forget it. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Well, anyone with the good manners to apologize is welcome in our stable.
By the way, my name is Drew, and this here is Flux.
Goodness me, where are my manners? I'm Marge, and this is Polly. And this machine is my lifelong friend and partner, the Churnatron.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
Oh man.
The
And here
horse
we go.
seems a little
Oh yeah.
quiet.
Elmer? Yes, Elmer's special.
Special?
You know, it's a nice silo, but it isn't holding any grain, if you grasp my meaning.
No grain. Grain? I just figured he was a total retard.
Yeah,
90s! Yes!
So well.
He suffers
Yeah,
from
I
foot
totally,
and mouth
I totally
disease.
forgot that until I saw a playthrough and I was like,
That's
ooh,
Huh?
90s! Yes! You know, like the like, sometimes you watch an old bit and then the 90s just sneaks up on you. Like,
Yeah.
Afraid it
you
may
know.
have broken down from simple overuse. I
Overuse,
do so enjoy
she
making
says.
butter.
One minute it was working fine, churning away. Then all of a sudden, a metal thingamabob flew off. We looked everywhere, but we couldn't find it.
If only we had a way of getting that
Only we
part.
did something other than just
Without it-
standing here.
My life is meaningless.
You know, Marge, meaning, purpose, all that stuff is overrated. Hell, just ask Flux here. His life is completely pointless, and he's loving every minute of it.
That's true.
I feel attacked by this game now.
Yeah.
Once said, those who seek meaning in their lives are... What the... Ah! He was run over by a runaway ice cream truck before completing his last work. But for all us Sanians, there is profound meaning.
You know, I
to
can
be
dig
found
that.
in his
I
senseless
like that.
and
That actually makes
violent
sense.
I know what
Yeah.
you're trying to do, and I thank you. You're
I also
good
really like
people,
that.
but
I kind of
I'm
like that
afraid for a
dialogue just for the sake of
domesticated bovine,
showing the difference in philosophy
life is
between the
empty when you have a
Utopians and
sack full of
Zanians.
souring milk.
Amen.
Sack
Also the
full of
fact-
sour milk.
Did you say the Trinitron was broken?
Yes, I'm afraid the poor thing is on the fritz, and has been for quite some time. Oh, it seems like an eternity since my last milking. I don't mind telling you that my rosy red swollen udders are in desperate need of a good sucking from old
Oh
Charlie
my.
here.
Damn!
I mind you telling me that.
You see, we were a team. Together, we made the sweetest, purest butter in all of Cutopia. Without my partner in cream, all I have left are my memories.
Okay, that's a good one.
I'm sure it's a real shame about Mr. Sucksuck here. Right, Drew?
Oh, Mr. Sucker.
God,
Got
I
this
love.
great
Yeah,
jump on
there's
to
points in
the
this game where you're kind of like,
Oh,
nah, this is
hey,
kind of
everyone,
funny.
And Phlox.
Did we
Fox.
mention this lovely barn? Ooh, besides, you could have a career in the
Fox,
barn
no.
business. A short one, of course.
It's sweet of you to try to cheer us up, but
Talking
butter
about
is
my
my
death
life.
and all to benefit
Until
others,
the
yeah.
Turnatron is fixed, things just won't be the same.
Okay, well, goodbye.
So long, ladies.
We have to move along. Move along? Get it?
That's a very bad joke.
Are they making fun of us?
Of course not, Polly. These are our friends.
Comments like that make me feel like I'm about 3 feet high.
You are about 3 feet high.
Cool. For a second there, I thought I developed a conscience.
Well,
See, that's kind of why I like the GOG version, because the dialogue flows.
this is the point where I figured out that I could just right-click to quickly move without having to see the whole walking animation.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of
I
those
can't
games
put
that you
pepper
can
while
actually
that briar
skip
patch is in the way.
moving areas, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, because some of the walking is a bit like...
Yeah. So I appreciate games that do that, because, you know...
Just
Yes.
for the sake of comedy.
Phlox, go
Yeah,
ahead
I
and
got
ask
it.
a squirrel if you can grab his nuts.
I thought you'd never ask.
Yeah!
Homoeroticism.
So, of course, that's another puzzle.
Another puzzle for later.
Yeah.
A weird puzzle.
Very weird puzzle that would actually take a really long time to get to. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
kind
one of the
of
last things you do.
yeah, like it's like one of the last things you get for the end of Act 1, more or less.
Now, this is a weird bit because it does a scroll transition for some reason at this point.
Yeah, it did for a lot. I'm not sure how. I think it's just ordinary.
Gents.
Hello.
Ah, yes. Now
Lovely day for a stroller, ain't it?
this is Jim
BB
Cummins.
Wolf at your service. BB, short for Big
That's
Bad.
absolutely Jim Cummins.
Practical. Big Bad is a real mouthful.
Another crack like that, my friend, and you'll be the mouthful.
Welcome to the Boar
You
Family.
have the treasure speaking.
I'm Drew Blank, and he's Phlox Wildly.
Please
I
do.
told you this we're gonna get weird.
That's nice.
It always does.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we'd better be going.
Stick around the memento, fellas. I got a little flavor to ask you. See, I'm having some friends for dinner this evening, and I was hoping you might bring me a bottle of tasteful vino to accompany my ripe host. Without my evening glass of wine, I get a little testes, if you snatch my drift.
Hey,
Wow.
I can feel a little testes myself when the mood takes me.
Flux!
Yeah.
Firmly snatched, Mr. Wolf.
Please, call me BB. I persist.
I actually do like this kind of dialogue where
Keep an eye out for some
I
wine.
malapropisms. I like that.
Oh, well, that's the term for it.
I do
Yeah.
believe there's been a small incommunicado. See, I'm not asking you to keep an eye out. I'm telling you to bring me some stinking wine if you want to get through these woods alive.
Okay.
Good. Now I want to wish you and your friend good luck in your missionary.
That's real big of you, BB.
Of course.
Man, didn't get that joke.
By me is big.
That's
Not what I
funny.
got.
I was just thinking, what big eyes you've got.
All the better for seeing how you ain't got my wine yet. Get going. Ciao.
So yeah, we can't get into the Malevolence until we get BB some wine, which we've already seen at the arcade.
Yes.
So that'll be a ways to.
Look, Drew, it's Zany Doo. That's where I live.
Oh man, Zany Doo. That is a place, alright.
It's the bit where I'm moderately confused by the directions.
I guess the nut's not up for grabs.
Nah.
That's the most ridiculous contraption I've ever seen.
Of course it is! It's the Zany Do Shuttle!
So yeah, going by cartoon logic.
And something happened there.
Artifacting, don't worry about it.
Strange.
It happens.
Yeah. Didn't happen when I was recording it, it's the odd thing, that's what threw me there.
So, this is one of the reasons why we need a fertilizer.
Yeah.
Sorry, little
Click
fella, but
directly.
it's time to wake up and smell the fertilizer.
The foghorn if you click on an unusable thing.
Yeah, the foghorn's like, that doesn't work button. This is that. Actually, there's
Looks like
several
it is.
that doesn't work buttons. That was good. That was good timing.
We got it to Zany Do!
So yeah, that's the only reason you need the mouse for. That's his purpose done.
He will spend the rest of his life stuck to that fucking machine.
So yeah, Zany-Do is a place.
It's 5 screens big.
Zany-Do is like Tex Avery's greatest nightmare.
Yeah, so this bit is incredibly annoying. You have to go through the door when the light is above it, otherwise you just turn back around.
Whoa.
And it's very finicky about the timing.
Yeah. I also really fucking hate this music. This, like, shopping in Manhattan music is in every Fairly Odd Parents episode.
Hi there, guys.
I have never seen any favorite ones.
Sometimes it is. It's quite often, but I really hate this song.
Great place
Because
to
it's
have
like
here.
1950s.
Just kind of a natural extension of Warp and me's hobby, see?
What hobby is that?
Beating the living crap out of each other for grins.
I like the thing with the design there with like the muzzle
One day
droop
we
is like
realized,
it's like a weird
here we
southern
are beating the
mustache.
living crap out of each other.
I actually do.
like that.
I do like their designs because of the mustache thing, and also the cat having a weird,
Bite.
yeah, with not with the rest of his head not attached.
And finesses us. Well, actually, Warp just kind of chuckled this weird chuckle.
It's actually
But
kind
I
of similar
knew
to the
what
Canadian
he
design
meant.
from South Park in a way.
He's probably a kid. Yeah, that's what I was
Wow,
thinking.
that
I
is
couldn't remember their names, but he seems like.
Exactly. We
And
can
this is
put our
before
names
South
on
Park,
it.
even, so this was innovative.
Because we've tested every item personally, over and over, on each other.
What's that machine in the corner?
That little beauty is the one and only free fall gift
This is
to man.
honestly the best
Just
place in
push
the
button
game,
to
just
start
because
it,
they just give you a
after
whole
the gift you
ton
want,
of free stuff.
pushing the button again. It's
Well,
our little
more or
way
less.
After you do
Big
the,
thank you
yeah,
the
to
annoying
our
puzzle.
valued paying customers.
Yeah, so paying customers.
You're
Right.
obviously a
It's the-
shrewd
it's the-
businessman.
Hey, we saw a market niche and we filled it. In Zany Do, turn around and you step on someone who needs an anvil.
It's been a while since I was in here. Anything new?
Anything new? You hear that, Warp? Anything new? Are you kidding, mister? You turn around, we got something new every day.
I thought it was turn around, you step on somebody who needs an anvil.
Don't get smart, son. Stay the way you are.
So,
I do
what is
like
new?
Our
the
latest
dog.
prototypes
His
Yeah.
entire personality, just this sharpshooter southern salesman. It's a really good character.
It is.
But we'd
It's
be more than
fun.
happy to demonstrate
Because I like
them for
fast
you.
talkers.
Yeah. And so these little bits are fantastic.
Yeah,
Could you
just
demonstrate one of those cigars?
goddamn.
Absolutely, but be warned. This is no mere exploding cigar. This is the fat man of Trick Stogies. Smoking this sucker is real bad for your health. Best of all, it's guaranteed to go off in your mouth, not in your hands. Check it out.
If only they'd given this one to Fidel Castro.
Yeah,
But no, the CIA fucked up.
yeah.
Leave the country.
Yeah, decent. This one, though.
Yeah.
This one's kind of fucked up.
Oh,
Customer
yeah.
satisfaction is our middle name.
Let me guess. Turn around, you step on another satisfied customer.
Correct. Now listen up. With the simple press of a button, this glove will smash the living daylights out of any unsuspecting sucker's skull. The chump on the receiving end is guaranteed to see stars every time. Crush all you want, folks. This glove is built to outlast your victims' heads blow after beautiful blow. Observe. Note the quality of our genuine synthetic leather.
Wow.
And his brain is all over.
Man, that's really violent.
They earned the teen rating there.
And yeah, you have to grab these stars. They're actual
Sure,
stars.
there's plenty more where these
But the
came
machine.
from.
Yeah, something you don't quite realize for a while until you're like, oh shit. Right,
Hi
okay.
guys, how's business?
Because that's the only time you can
Glad to
It
hear it.
exits you out of the dialogue when you're testing a new device.
Yeah.
Take a look at that flower.
Friends, this is not your garden variety squirting flower. Why sprinkle your buddy with plain old water when you can douse him with an unhealthy portion of extra strength acid?
Psychopathic! Man.
Show him, War.
At least the cat gets his revenge.
This bit, that bit made me wince.
Man. The future of abuse technology. I just realized I said that.
That powder looks interesting.
That's our patented shake and flake itching powder. Sure, lots of stuff can make you itch, but our powder has a special added ingredient, Lepro C. I guarantee it'll give you a lot more than a little
Oh
tingle.
fuck, I did not get that.
Ready, War?
Man. Leprosy! God, totally missed that joke. This is a cute dog design, though.
Yeah.
This is a good design. God, that's so much worse than I remember it. Wow, okay.
Okay, so
Alright, so we've
Well,
done with the
guys,
gags.
I'm afraid we have to get going.
I always hate to see our friends leave, especially when they haven't bought anything. Come again soon.
So, yeah, the gift-o-matic.
Mind if I use your gift machine?
I certainly do, friend. That machine is for
Oh,
our
right, I
paying
forgot,
customers.
yeah. You need,
I am a paying customer.
you need,
Don't you
like, a
remember
certification.
Just the other day, when I bought all that stuff.
But I'll tell you what, son. Just show me that whack-me stuff you're talking about, and I'll be
Yeah.
happy to let you use our fine machine.
I remember the sequence now. Yeah, this is actually kind of annoying to get. But once you do it, you get, like, 4 things.
However, even more annoying is coming up now, because
Oh,
I
yes.
try and do the clock puzzle, and the clock puzzle.
The card puzzle, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like these puzzles in general.
No, yeah, because this is... I tried to figure out the logic, and it's just... Now, I have gone ahead and done this without looking at the reason you're supposed to do it, which is to get the guard to leave the fish-flushing toy
I mean,
block.
yeah, like, we basically have to figure out the guard and talk to him. You have to... There's a guard on the other end of the place who you talk to, and he's kind of very CIA agent kind of guy, so he's not especially funny. So you just talk to him, he's like, I leave my shift at a certain time, so you just change the clock to that.
Yeah, you get it to rate. And it takes fucking forever to get this clock right. I'm not good at puzzles like this. I'm just not. I will tell you now, I skipped the sliding block puzzle because you don't actually have to do the sliding block puzzle in the game.
Oh wow,
In the jail, yeah, unless you get caught, and I didn't get caught. Or
Okay.
you want to get the whole transport thing, but with the right click to skip, going around is not too arduous.
Fair enough.
And I just hate slide puzzles almost as much as I hate bits, and this was essential, so...
Yeah.
Let's see how long this takes. I should have edited this down really, but exporting this much footage takes a while as it turns out, so...
No, I mean, you got this is how long this kind of puzzle, like, what time do you have to make it?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock,
So you
yeah.
need the little hand at the bottom and the big hand at the top.
Right.
And getting it to that is such
Yeah.
a fucking pain in the fucking ass.
I see what you're doing right here, and you got, like...
I keep forgetting it. And I swear there's no set pattern to how the hour hand moves. I swear there isn't. There must be, but I don't get it.
I feel there is. Just like the left lever moves each hand backwards once, and the right one. Oh yeah, the right lever. Whatever the minute hand is on, that is how many spaces the hour hand moves.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
So for example, it's now moving 9 spaces.
Yeah.
So, no, to be fair, because that I've never seen any puzzle do that ever. So that is kind of a wild move.
Yeah. It's...
Yeah, now it's doing 12, so it's just going to go back to the same place, so it's useless.
That threw the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
See, if I figured that out, it's probably... Well, I don't know if I would have done it faster, but maybe.
No, I still think it would have... Yeah.
Yeah, it's... Ow! And now the music is.
And now it's just doing halfways because yeah, that's 6. So yeah.
And I was just like, I don't.
It took me a long time.
So 12, so it's right back. Oh, yeah, 7. Okay, so, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't even checked how long this is going. But, I might edit this down before I put it on YouTube, you'll see.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not like we're talking about anything important.
God, no. God.
Alright.
No.
No. Oh,
Laugh
yeah.
at how
I was thinking to
bad
myself,
Bloodied
oh,
is
now
at
if you
this.
just move the right lever 3 times. No! Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Because I did.
No, hold on. Oh, no, yeah, you wouldn't have gotten that. No.
You should have heard the swearing I was doing when I was recording this.
Yeah.
It was like, fuck, and finally. No, that was me accidentally quitting out.
No, because it still keeps the time.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, it doesn't reset.
Yeah.
I guess that's...
Although I don't know if that resetting would have helped, maybe.
I think you finally may have figured this out. If you...
Well, I thought I was trying to do the whole... Okay, I do this.
One more. Yes.
One more, and then I do...
Yes.
And I was like...
No, it goes the other way. Fuck.
Yeah, and I was like...
I was forgetting that way. Yeah, because that's just going to basically just go halfsies. Man. What also I really hate about this thing is that when I was a kid, the bend of the hands confused me. So I was like, is it 7 or 8? So that doesn't really help me. Oh, yes.
We've got it.
Yeah, come on.
I think we've got it now.
Yes! Success!
There we go. Finally.
Yeah.
And away he goes without having ever fucking talked to him.
Yeah, you normally talk to him and he's like, I'm guarding this toilet because under the rules of Zany do, I'm not allowed to let anyone go in here. Meanwhile!
Tim Curry finally shows up.
Yes!
That should do it.
Me, Tim Curry.
I love this.
Yes, me, Tim Curry. And this like he's basically dressed like
Who's that?
Brack, but with a cloak.
It is I,
Yeah.
your malevolence.
It's I, Booby Cat.
1,000
Ah,
pardons,
yes.
But I
Just
admit
McNeil
a
pulling
new
her
presence
sexiest
in
voice.
Keytopia.
I don't
Not
have
even
time
joking,
for
that is
more
literally what
news
she's
of
doing.
Rabbits. I have work.
This is no rabbit. I've never sensed any creature quite like this before.
I see.
Oh.
Is it, dangerous?
It seems harmless.
Is it titties?
So far.
Perhaps some
Good,
pussy?
good, but keep watching it. I'm not
Sorry,
in the mood for
I love that
meddlers.
line in
I know.
Scary Movie 2
I
that he does.
need time to recharge
Tim
the
Curry saying
machine
titties.
for my next strike.
My machine,
Yes, my
constantly
liege.
recharging. It's a shit machine, basically.
I remember when Tim Curry was in Freakazoid as a crazy guy, and he was just like, I saw that! You think I got a clock in my head, don't you? And Freakazoid's like, whoo! He's just like, okay, I'm going to bed now.
Okay, yes.
So,
we can't use the toilet yet for an important reason.
Looks
Yes.
like the toilet is
So
clogged.
we need a plunger.
Can't fish
Yep.
flush with a clogged toilet. No
So-
way, no how.
what the guard says to you is that this is like a sport in Zany Do where you flush fish down the toilet for points.
For a whack me contest.
And here is what we need that phone for, and also how to get into the Whack Me
Yeah.
buildings.
If you answer this quiz,
So you need to remember this combination of colors.
remember that, go across half the world to get back to a fucking phone,
Yeah.
and then, yeah, so it's just...
So I assumed you took a screenshot or something.
No, it was written down in the walkthrough.
Okay,
and
that's
they write down the answers, but I kept mishearing.
Right.
So I didn't go to the gym yet,
Right.
because I wanted to wait until I had what I need for the gym.
Yeah, we don't need to go to the gym yet.
So, oh great! So having spent 5 million years with the clock, you now get to watch me. And it's just, I suppose it took me 3 attempts to do
I
this.
wonder what number...
3 attempts, and
Yeah.
it takes fucking
color
forever. And I should have edited this out, and I may well do that again in the end. We'll see how I'm feeling once I've got the audio synced onto the video.
Yeah. In the original version of Toonstruck, the Irish pub music doesn't play whilst you're using the telephone for some reason. They couldn't segue that.
It was probably preferable, because this does great after.
Yeah, it gets graded.
And then I realised I fucked up typing in the number, so we're off to a flying start.
Yep. You have to do this puzzle technically twice. But you managed to do it only once because you have to do it once you do with the guard to figure out what time he goes off duty.
Okay, I'd forgotten that.
Yeah, because the guard never tells you this, so you have to like find his number ID on like some picture in Xanadu, and then you can call him.
Welcome to Whackme's.
Oh, that's right. You need to. This is a quiz. I forgot.
Yeah. With multiple, they don't ask you all the different questions.
So yeah, they ask you like
different
3
orders.
different questions over 9.
Oh, no, like 5.
Yeah.
5 questions. I think 5 or 6. And I fuck it up.
What color is Tim's
Twice.
fur?
Purple.
Yeah. Except I.
But you spent too long.
No, yeah, no, I think I just for some reason thought it was blue. I think I looked at the wrong answer.
It was the wrong answer.
Yeah.
Yellow? No,
Yeah.
red.
Yeah, no, they are yellow. That one was right. But it doesn't tell you.
Oh, Jim! No, Jim is like, yeah, the bulldog. You're right. I was thinking of
Jim,
Warp's
yeah.
friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Warp-
that's who I was thinking
Warp,
of.
no, well, Warp's orange. Warp's the cat. Warp's
Warp's-
the dog.
Yes,
He's
that's right.
purple. So I actually got him right so far.
What
I fucked
color
up somewhere.
fish can be found on
That's
the right
yellow,
shoulder
I
of
think.
a toilet
Oh wait,
section
right.
uniform?
His right shoulder? That's red.
Yeah, but I think I fucked that up. I think that's the bit where I looked at the wrong answer in the answer
Question
list.
5. What
I mean,
color
I'm honest
is
that I used
Wolf.
walkthroughs.
Wolf is green. Yeah.
No, Wolf is purple.
Wolf's collar is green.
Oh, Wolf's collar is okay. Yeah.
And our final
So yeah,
question
6 questions,
is, on the zany
and it won't
side,
tell you
what color
if you
is
fuck
the
it up.
arrow pointing
It won't tell you
Until
you
the
fucked it
end.
up until you've gotten to the end. Like you had to
And
answer
then
all of them
you
correctly,
have
which
to-
is a really dick move.
and you have to type the fucking phone number out.
Sorry,
Again.
Yep.
you did not answer all of our questions correctly.
Fuck this
But
bit.
please
Yep.
call
This is
again.
the worst designed piece of
It is. Not only is it like extremely dickish that way, but also if you're colorblind, this is impossible to do.
Yeah, that is. They should have like put the. They should have put like the initials of the color on there. ROB. That would
Yeah.
have made it.
They could have had like
something
letters,
colorblind people.
and that would have been fine because it'd be
Yeah.
like, okay, so RYP. That would have been fine
they
if
really-
you did it in like a
I mean,
redesign.
this is '96, so I guess they weren't thinking in
I am-
terms of accessibility.
I mean, I kind of do give a pass to this sort of thing because accessibility was not a thing of the 90s, but it is something to note if you're going to buy this game. If you're colorblind, this is not going to help.
Yeah.
Ready? Question 1.
So let's see how I fuck it up
What
this time.
color are the floor tiles inside
Blue.
Jim's gym?
Or the red.
I don't know if I fucked this up.
I'm trying to remember myself. We'll find out.
Question 2. What color are the Rocky
Which we haven't even
Mountains
been to that bit
of the
yet. So they
That's
can-
orange.
Yeah, that's orange.
Because they're, I mean,
Yeah. You only need to go there once. It's near the end. Oh, well,
Question 3.
that bit.
Besides white, what color
Purple.
is Wolf?
Purple.
That's
but
a-
I think I fucked this
that's
up.
the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, I fuck it up and think it's warp, so I do orange.
Oh no.
So that's where I fuck up.
Oh no.
Question 4.
So I got to do another
What
3
color
questions,
fish can
and I've
be
already
found
fucked.
on
See,
the
this part I don't understand, because when you talk about the left shoulder, do you mean his left shoulder or my left shoulder?
Well, that's a good question. I don't honestly remember.
That's kind of...
Question 5. What color are the plant pots outside Whack-Me?
Wow, okay, I never get that question. I
Yeah,
actually don't remember.
this is a
I would say
weird
blue.
shit. I just... I don't know why.
Yeah.
And our final
Did the
question
walkthrough not write
on
down the
same
question
side.
answers?
No, they did. It's just I
What
kept
color
misreading
is
them
the
because I was
arrow
trying to
pointing
because
Right.
I had the walkthrough on my phone, so
Right.
I'm on and I'm playing this on the laptop, so it's just like look back and forth.
Yeah.
And of course, my mobile phone keeps
Sorry, you lose.
screen
Thanks for
locking
playing.
down, so I have to unlock everything. And blah, blah, blah. This is what I get for using walkthroughs and not doing it properly.
Oh man.
But this is what I also get for the designers being pricks.
I actually did completely forget about this, so I also would have had, like, an issue here. All the while, this fucking Irish fiddle is playing in the
Yep,
background,
just the entire-
ever constant.
I know it's way too early, but could you fuckers not have gotten some flogging Molly or something? Get me some
Yeah.
flogging. A bit of Pogues, you know. Just have dirty old town on a loop.
Yeah.
Or just Shane McGowan drunkenly rambles in the background.
Play whiskey in the jar!
It's easy to play. Just listen to
Any
each
version,
question
Deep Purple or Metallica, you know.
Yeah.
Either's good.
Oh shit, did Deep Purple do a version?
I think Deep Purple. Was it Deep Purple with Whiskey in a Jar?
What color
I know-
are the Rocky Mountains?
I know
Someone
Metallica did a version of that.
Yeah.
I love that version so
It's-
much.
And the video's nuts.
No, the video's awful, but the music
the
is
video's
super
hilarious
good.
with the drunken
What color
lesbian.
is
I
house
hate
party.
that. I hate
I
it. It's
thought it was
just
fun,
I hate
but-
just people throwing up and everything.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just-
that bit was
that
gross.
part's gross.
Yeah.
Question 3.
Well, I'm gonna have to look up now.
What
Deep
color
Purple
are the
did
details on
whiskey in the
double
jar
bottom?
version because I would totally be into that.
I think I confused that with because it was on an album with the brilliant live version of Smoke on the Water, which is the best version of Smoke on the Water. It's just
Question
the
4.
ending of it's phenomenal.
What color is Whoop's collar?
God, do you remember?
I'm gonna look this up now because it's not like we're doing anything.
Yeah, please. Yeah, because we're just working through this.
Well, I think we're on
fucking
the actual
puzzle.
one where I do it right now.
Question
Yeah.
5. What color fish can be found on the left shoulder
God,
of
that's
a
such a
toilet
ridiculous question.
sentry's uniform?
Yep,
And our
it's Thin
final
Lizzy.
question
Whiskey in the
is
jar.
on the Zany Do
Oh,
sign.
by
What
Thin
color
Lizzy.
is the
Okay,
arrow
that makes more
pointing
sense.
to
Yeah.
Whack Me? Congratulations!
Yay!
You
Third time's the charm.
Third time's the
Your
charm.
fabulous
I
Whack
might
Me
have edited all
prize
this
should
out.
be arriving
We'll see.
Right. No.
No.
Okay, and now you never have to do this again.
Fuck you. Fuck your pub. Bye.
Right.
Hopping puzzle.
Jumping boys.
Whack me jumping bean.
Right. Which I don't remember the actual use of,
Oh,
other than
they'll-
to demonstrate, hey, I bought something.
They do have another use as well later.
Oh man.
A hand holding a wide awake
Yeah,
mouth.
it's just like,
Oh, wait, I got it.
misclick, go away. Yeah, that was me misclicking.
Yeah, that's fine.
They show you this animation each time. I assume as a loading. Cover.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is fine. I like loading covers. They intrigue me. As I started playing the new God of War recently, there is not a single loading screen I've come across aside from at the start yet, and that is impressive.
Wolfenstein did that as well. Unless you die, in which case it has to be loaded, because loaded screen is a punishment in Wolfenstein, which I love.
Yeah. Slows down Nazi
Woof,
murdering
woof.
time.
Here, you fucking
Woof, stop
beats.
fucking
I
moving.
believe these
Twat.
Whack Me jumping beans prove that I'm a paying customer.
Why, yes, they do. Help yourself to the gift.
This is some hell of a good
It's
scamming.
all yours.
Right now. So now we get a glut of exceptional items.
And the timing, and also just a slightly irritating timing puzzle where you have to stop and start at the right time to get stuff.
And you want to get all of these,
Yeah.
because they're all uniquely
Or at least
useful.
a glove.
Yeah, they all come in handy for various things. Yeah, I have to wait while they do that bit before we can use the machine.
Yeah, because he has to move.
To go and stand aside you want to use it. And then I
The
immediately press
magnet is the hardest one to get, just because you gotta really time it.
But we do have a consolation prize. Hope this makes you feel better.
Just the bat to the head. Boots to the head. Yes, good. Yes, the magnet. I know what this is for.
Well, yeah, so it's one of those ones that you use a couple of times for different things. They do that quite a bit in this game, which is kind of cool. I like multiple use items.
Yeah, isn't the magnet like used several times?
Yeah, it's
like a multi-use item in this game.
Yeah, it is one of the multi-use items. Not quite as much as the watering can. And then the mallet.
Yes. Now, I'm sure you all know what this will be for.
Yes. And we'll find out in a minute, because it's a little more complex than just that.
Yes. Oh, that's right, you're right. There is a second step to this.
Yeah, which I forget about. So you do actually get to...
But we do at least see that cutscene, so that's fine.
Yeah, well, I also ended up getting another cutscene later on that I didn't even realise existed, because I forget to do a step in a thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. The exclamation mark at the top of that is just a bat to the head. That is just, you've gone too far. So once you get all those 3 items out, you're pretty much done, and you never go back to Whack Me.
You never have to go back to Whack Me, so...
Ah, here we go! Oh man, so...
Now, there's a slightly odd thing here happens. Yeah, well, I haven't done yet. I'll tell you, you'll notice when it happens, it's a slightly odd thing that I end up doing for no reason. So, yeah, you get the
Like they
Chernotron
always
part.
say,
Yes.
there's more than one way to search a haystack.
Yeah. So now there's the Thingamabob.
That we can shove in.
Is this what you were looking for?
Yes.
And oh my god!
Oh, hold up now. Let's let them see it.
Missing part.
Oh, you sweet dear thing.
My goodness, I'm so excited. I've got butterflies in my
Underrated
stomach.
gag there.
Yes.
Stomachs, plural.
Yeah.
Why, I'm Potato
That's quite a good
alive.
joke.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
They come hither looking
Wait.
something. Pelvic thrust. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And the noises.
The noises!
Oh, I don't know how to
Oh.
thank you. Oh, or actually, I do. Take the very first 2 sticks.
Yes!
For each of you.
Special milk butter.
Mm,
Yeah!
butter.
We,
You're gonna have to
wait
put a
to
Brazzers
taste
logo
it.
over this now.
Fuck it, no.
Oh man. So yeah, that whole part is great.
Yeah, for some reason the guy said refill the
It's
watering can
already
with more
full of
fertilizer.
Fertilizer.
Which you didn't need to.
No.
I don't know why the walkthrough said that. And now she's just fucking it. Just leaving that little extra there for the fans at home, you sick fucks.
Yeah. It's just I want to know what the recording studio was like saying to Just Me Neil, could you make the sound of a cow having an orgasm? Yeah, sure. Okay, can you do it twice?
I mean...
Yeah, okay, sure. Professional voice
I mean,
actors.
there is an episode of Call of Tea and Dice where you get to hear me do orgasm sounds.
Go ahead.
Right.
Here's your lucky mallet.
No thanks. I brought my own.
Yeah, so...
Hey, nobody said nothing about bringing your own freaking mallet. Besides, that clunky thing isn't gonna get you anywhere. Like my old pop used to say to me, fingers, you stupid, good-for-nothing little creep. Always use the right tool for the job. And by the way, you smell like crap. Wise guy, my pop.
I'll bet.
Now I suggest you put that down before I...
Remember, this is Utopia.
Before you hurt your poor little back. Oh, but if you want to use it, just go right ahead.
I'm glad you did this. Yes. God.
Oh dear. Looks like we've had a little accident. Now put that thing away before you hurt yourself or I hurt myself. Laugh it.
So yeah, you're too weak to use the mallet. So there's a second step to this.
More screwed up. So,
But it was a good joke.
yeah,
So.
and we need to be here anyway, because
That's
we
right.
need to give a stick of butter so they can make some doughs
Yes.
for us.
We can get. Yeah, that's right. You have to get 2 sticks.
Thank you.
Yeah, because we need another one for something else.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Dan Dustin pretending he can't sing.
Oh yeah, that's kind of wild when you pretend to can't sing. I gotta give Dan Castellaneta credit to be able to sing in a different voice.
Yeah, that is... I've tried doing that, and it is very hard.
I think my favorite is when Dan Castellaneta was the grandpa in Hey Arnold, because that is a great voice of his, but also being able to sing like that as well is really wild. I loved Hey Arnold. It was a big show
I
for me.
watched much of it.
It felt wonderful making dough again. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm so happy. Me too.
I wish the Battletoads pilot was like this. Just these voices.
Amazingly, wonderfully
That would have been great.
happy.
Wait, they did a Battletoads animated series?
There was a Battletoads pilot. Actually, it's on Red Simbury. Diabetes who watched it.
Oh god.
You have to check it out.
I will have to watch that.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It is very 90s. Ah.
Yep, we need those for a thing.
So yeah, another thing I didn't get as a kid, that these are called piano keys.
Yeah.
This is very important to know. There's a lot of musical references in this.
Yeah.
Surprising amount, more than you would expect.
Right, so we are back to Zany Do.
Yep.
Because we need to get buffed.
We need to get swole.
Yeah. Busy flexing.
Nice. Damn. Alright, so we gotta actually go into Jim's gym.
Yeah.
Oh.
What else are blue?
So yeah, this is... Yeah, now I'm remembering
Guess what voice he has?
Hi there. I'm Drew.
yeah.
This is my friend Fox. Oh look.
Yes, it's an Arnie voice.
Of course it is, because it's the easiest joke.
Arnie voices are very fun to do. I was watching Commando the other night, and I was just doing an Arnie voice all the way through.
I'm also being a bit misogynist all the time.
Just a bit of fun, that's fun. Grabs the boobies.
Just, God, he's actually the worst fucking character. I would say he is like the worst like actual person.
Like so worse than evil Tim Curry who wants to make.
Yeah, because at least he's funny and he's not insulting. Whereas this guy is just 100% being a prick.
Yeah, I mean he's not a misogynist. He's got Booby Cat lady.
Yes.
Grow vegetables and domesticate lesser mammals, such as the canines.
Ha ha! While the monkey man grows vegetables, I'm growing muscles.
Yeah, thanks, Benjamin Dogs Rayleigh.
Idea what I was talking about.
Yeah, well, that makes 3 of us.
What's all the gymnastics stuff for?
That is my personal equipment. I use it to demonstrate my agility and grace.
If you ask me, all those bars and things look kind of dangerous.
To a clumsy, bumbling monkey like you, yes. But for me, my routine is as easy as 1, 2.
Say, Jim, could you possibly do us a small favor?
What is it that you are wanting? Speak, stick figure man.
Well, I was just wondering if maybe Flux and I could see your routine.
I appreciate you are showing us all these cutscenes as well.
Yeah,
just because for the sake of it.
Well, I think you actually do need to see the routine first before you can do the next step.
I think that is the case, yeah.
So I remember that from the demo, because the demo was Zany do, and you had to do this puzzle, but so you could deal with the block. Because the blocks handles were too tight to do unless you got buff.
Right.
As a sort of little stats back in the days of demos. So we're going a long way back there, folks.
Well, wow! That was amazing!
Damn, Drew!
I'm walking in place for no reason.
Wow! Kill for a dog act like that. Ugh.
I mean, it's a god port. You gotta expect a couple things.
Yeah.
But so yeah, what we want is the Pumpatron.
Yeah.
In the corner. That is going to help.
Guaranteed to be beating even the most pathetic loser into a powerful specimen of manhood.
Hey, Drew, listen to that. Sounds like there's hope for you after all.
Sorry, Charlie. The equipment is only for cloud.
Charlie?
Why is, yeah, that is
Charlie? Alright, yeah, sure.
Wrong again, Pee-wee man. Membership is by invitation only. My invitation.
And, we're not invited.
Bingo, puny wimp runt.
running out of insults.
Yep, so...
And so, what's so great about this gym anyway?
What is being so great about this gym was asking the pretty little lady man. My techniques have helped hundreds become stronger, less pathetic.
So how come that cat got invited?
I have no idea.
I guess he just really finds it funny to watch him get crushed.
But all of my customers are walking out that door able to kick their flabby hindquarters of weaklings like you. Take a certain sailor man. I put him on an all-spinach diet. You should see him now.
Actually, I think I have.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, man.
it's time for us to go. Hey, we must have been here several months in dog years.
Do not be getting attitude, smarty slacks, or I will be having no choice but to pound you into a puddle with teeth.
Right, so let's take this short stack down to size.
The harder you...
Almost everything is better with butter.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Jim, oh, buddy.
Do not be mistaking me. I am not some kind of aging friend of yours in any way.
Yeah, so now.
Boy, that routine of yours sure looked dangerous. I mean, if it were me, I'd be afraid I'd break my neck. But then you don't have one, so I guess you don't have to worry.
That's
There's
good.
no danger to me. I am keeping my equipment in perfect condition, much like my body.
In that case, if it's no trouble, I sure like to see
man.
your routine again.
All right, I will be performing for you, to be showing you what you can never hope to achieve.
Does not notice this is biggest yellow puddle.
$8.8!
Leaving so soon?
Come again when you can't stay longer!
Alright, so now, with nobody to push us around. Now I'm a jerk and everyone loves me.
Christopher Lloyd flexing, ladies and gentlemen.
I love this. Yes.
To be in tip-top physical condition.
Do you have any aspirin?
I like that. So okay, so despite meanwhile. Oh God, no! I didn't realize this happened so early. Shit.
Well, yeah,
Oh no! Oh, please tell me you go in there.
I think I do.
Yes! So, there's, as we progress further into the game, certain places change in Keytopia. And, well...
Mistress Marge and Punisher Divas of Destruction!
Yes! It's pure 90s. Welcome to the Hellfire Club.
Whip my cream!
Welcome to... I mean, I'm guessing. Is this some kind of lesbian joke, technically?
I guess they're lesbians, yeah.
Well, not technically speaking, of course.
Yeah. Before you ask, yes, there is more stuff to do here, now that it's changed.
And I've never felt better! Harder! Harder! Tenderize this side of beef!
Bad cow! Bad
Trust me, Neo doing her mom voice in Futurama.
Bad.
Pre-Futurama, even.
Can't just stand here.
You're absolutely right. Flux whipping boy wildly.
Yes!
Oh my.
More, you sack of mutton!
What's wrong with your Trinitron?
Wow, this fucked up.
But I swear it's making glue.
Of course it is,
Yeah.
can't you read? It's a gluatron! With it, I'm making the finest glue in the world! The quickest drying! The strongest smelling! I know you want it! But you can't have any!
Well, now I want the glue.
That ridiculous whip! There's got to be something better!
Hint, hint.
Hey, where's Elmer?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Move.
Elmer, that's a sticky question.
Very
This is really fucked up.
I haven't seen Elmer for quite a while.
gone to join
but
box
he's certainly around
Yeah.
here somewhere.
It's a really fucked up.
You
But
get
I
the
guess they are
feeling
using
they're
this to
not telling us
emphasize that,
something?
you know,
That's okay.
this is what the
That's what I
Malevolator
figured We
does.
didn't want to know anyway. You guys,
Harder! My hide's getting numb.
this just isn't healthy.
Yeah, I know. A cow wearing leather. It's just not
It's probably
right.
synthetic.
No.
begging your forgiveness.
Oh, it probably isn't. You know it isn't.
And
Also,
whipping
do they
it
have a safe
harder.
word? Because if they don't have a safe word, it's not healthy.
That's true. They probably do, to be
Already
fair.
tried everything in the barn.
You got anything we can use? Pliers? Staple gun? Flamethrower?
I think I might have some toenail clippers.
Forget it. Don't spare the rod.
Well,
So
see you
yeah, we
later.
do have something to do here, and they're
Yep.
not going to give us the glue
Careful with
unless
that whip.
we...
You could hurt
We
somebody.
also do need that gunk.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Need-
So now we need to switch our fertilizer.
Yeah, dangerous looking gunk.
Who needs fertilizer? I'd rather have this stuff.
More! More, you sack of mutton!
I forget what that gunk is for.
We actually do end up using it a couple of times for different things.
Yeah.
So the first use is here.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
we
yeah.
can get rid of that thorn bush and
Yeah.
get the pepper.
Finally.
And briar patch.
Another for the cutifier.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
I
So now it's
see
weed
a
killer.
Kill on this nice briar patch.
Unlucky.
Now I just have to move so I can actually
Yeah.
grab it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Drew Black, the notorious vegetable pillager of Cutopia, strikes again.
I think you'll find that peppers are actually classified as fruit, Drew.
Grows above
whatever.
ground.
Are they?
Well, technically the definition is if it grows above ground, it's not a vegetable. It's a fruit.
Huh.
Hence why tomatoes are technically a fruit.
Ah, right. Okay, no, alright, I'll give Flux that then, sure.
Yeah, so...
Alright, so now that we're,
Boof and muscular.
yes, we're getting
Mind
swole.
if I take a whack at that
I also like you
stratometer?
can just click the mallet on the speedometer.
Here's your lucky mallet.
No thanks.
I just keep
I
flexing.
brought my own.
We are flexing.
So yeah, here we go. Yeah! Flexing, everyone! Flex! Yeah, it's just love Christopher Lloyd doing this.
This gives us safe clip again.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. I love this. Like, Good. I'm glad we still got a laugh there.
Yes! What? That's impossible. I mean...
Well.
Congratulations. You don't think I'm impressed. You know what they say about guys who need big mallets.
They have small penises.
I think that's big feet, but then he wouldn't know. He doesn't have any feet.
Or a penis, I'm assuming.
Exactly.
Cartoon octopus.
Hey, this isn't Shapley. This says it's Captain Blowhard's prune wine.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you frisked him, now he frisks you. That's just the way of life.
Plus prune wine, so, you know, it'd probably help with any constipation you have.
Forget it, Flux. It's Qtopia. Also, you need to take these bells. They are actually an item as well.
Yep.
I did not realize that either. So... a lot of things just sort of are like that.
Okay, so we're done here. So we have the wine, so we can go see Big B.
So that we can finally get into our first taste of Malevolence.
Well, I don't know why I'm going back to the barn. Oh yeah, because I need to refill. 'Cause you only get
Oh,
one
that's
lot
right.
of
This is
guns.
probably what the guide was talking
First
about.
round was so good.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
Because
I'll
you
try
never
second.
need to refill the fertilizer.
No.
You need to refill the weed killer.
Yeah, because you just all you use the fertilizer is use the stench to get the mouse away.
God, never just this still fucks me up. It's great.
I really want to start using those lines next time I have sex.
God.
To be honest here.
Someone on the team was definitely a furry.
Well, if they weren't before, they were afterwards.
Yep, there's a lot of awakenings going on here.
Right, so let's give him his one and have another lengthy cutscene.
Yeah.
Moderately lengthy.
Thankfully, he seems quite undiscerning.
He's apparently fucking Inspector Gadget.
I think that's pretty funny, yeah. Oh, no, he called it. The boys are back in town.
This is exactly a lengthy cutscene. I don't know why I thought this was a lengthy cutscene.
Yeah. It looks like the boys were back in town, and will continue to be in town for some time. Well, this is a bit of a mistake. Things are getting hot.
We're in a stew pot!
Drew in the stew.
They'll have us out of here in a jiffy. BB, it's been a silly mistake. We seem to have fallen into your soup.
You lost me. What was the mistake?
Well,
I do like BB.
I mean, Flux and I clearly don't belong in this cook pot. We're, you know, still alive.
Drew, don't give him any ideas.
Listen, BB.
You know, it sort of breaks prototype to be on the first name basis with dinner. Let's go back to the Mr. Wolf thing.
Listen, Mr. Wolf, it's getting really,
I love any character with malapropisms. It's great.
If you eat us, King Hugh is going to be very unhappy.
That joker wouldn't be unhappy if he saw his mother get flatulent by a bus.
That's a really good
Besides, he's got no authorship in these woods. Out here, I am king, and you are dinner.
Okay.
I guess what was they planning on eating before they gave
What
him
was
the
plan
wine?
B again?
What was the plan was even if the
Coming
wine
up
was
with
good,
plan
they
C.
would eat them.
I was afraid of that.
Okay, so you have to click the size of the button and get momentum going, and this is not
Yeah.
the best interface for that. I'll be honest with you. But
Man, this series went down ever since Telltale shut down, huh? Yeah. Oh man, why is he wearing a toupee? He's literally got fur on his head, you fly bastard! I also like he's wearing prisoner clothes underneath. That's kind of great.
plus a level of backstory, which might have been saying, who knows if what Chris did. without the issues. Go ahead, Dan Captain, do a Homer Simpson there.
So, that was a pretty good moment.
Damn. That hot pot sure got rid of the wolves.
Not to mention all my muscle aches.
So, was there anything here you did?
There's a few bits and pieces you actually do here.
Oh yeah, the roast and spit, that's
So you
right.
need to make a roll.
Yeah, I always forget about this. Because it's just so out of the way.
Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily notice
No,
this.
so now we have a roll.
Hey, I didn't know you could cook. I mean bake. I mean barbecue.
You also need to take the spit.
Yeah, you need the roasting spit.
Because that is also another part of the cutifier.
And it's also used for something else as well.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Yeah, so
another thing I completely forget about.
Okay, and then we've got the corn for the popcorn.
Of course.
Cool. But remember, don't try this at home.
Just don't almost get eaten by wolves.
Yeah.
Then throw corn.
Don't get eaten by
Honestly,
wolves.
but-
Don't bake by yourself.
Wolves dinner table. Crushed.
Don't be on first name terms with the guy that's going to eat you. Oh, right, the book. Right,
Unless
I
you're a
always
German
forget that as
cannibal.
well. So much stuff in here.
Yeah, the book is. You can have a read of the book, it's quite funny.
Yes.
Whereas people are squirrel.
Ah, good. More fucking. Good.
Yeah, make whoopee.
Well, it's Qtopia. They're not legally allowed to say fuck.
Fuck. Unless they're mispronouncing Flux's name.
It's okay, we're in the Malevolans. We can say that.
Okay, and that's part 2. So, yeah, and moving right along. Bye.
Miss my meat!